Hey guys, this is Vader. So, you might be wondering, what is this? This is my desktop. Well, not really my desktop, but you get it. Uh, I was asked by Joe to make a tutorial. So, about skinning, or at least, well, how to get started. um, I don't do modeling, as some people might know, and if you don't know, then yeah, I can't model. Um, So this is just going to be skinning basically, how to skin. So basically what you have to do is get yourself the easiest way, I think. I prefer it this way. You can um, open up the um, the packet, the PK3 file for the assets zero file, um, and then that's where all your like stuff is. Like not using this program, I use this program called Packscape. Um, it's just a lot easier rather than because you can just like right click on a thing, the file extension, rename it, and then get rid of the extension and name it to like .zip, and then you'll be able to like open it. But I prefer to do it this way. Uh, and if you're gonna do it the other way, you need to enable the file extension to appear. Right now I'm on Windows 8.1. Yeah, I know, Windows 8.1. And then just it'll be something similar, and either it'll be like a bar, some tabs already open, like not open, but some tabs on the top, or you'll have another like little like drop down thing, drop down arrow, and then you go to view, and then file and extensions. So anyway, if you're gonna do it that way, but I'm doing it this way. So once you download, and I think you have to install it, Packscape. Alright. Apparently I did not prepare everything. Uh, just Steam notifications. Um, so yeah, as I was saying, once you get Packscape installed, then you can go and, as you can see, I've got a whole bunch of stuff here. Uh, so what we want to do is, wait, it's really not in my, huh. And then we go to, do I not have a, this PC, Windows, program, where's LucasArts, LucasArts, game data, all of this stuff, base, and then here you have different assets, PK3 asset files, and what you have to do is you go to assets 0 and then you open that up, because here this is like the main um, file for the game basically, and it contains a lot of the stuff in it. So you have bot files, bot routes, CFGs, you've got demos, you have I can't remember what Eagle is, all the effects in the game, single player and multiplayer, external data, fonts, blah blah blah, all that. And where we want to go is in models. And then into players, and then here you have all the skins. Uh, Not all of them that are here are actually usable. Like basically only the ones that you know by name, like in multiplayer, that are really like usable. Well, obviously skins from single player are used in multiplayer. They're both, you know, but you get the idea. You can't use like an R2D2 skin because there's no such thing. But anyway, let's just take Kyle. Open up Kyle, and then we can, or better yet, we can just do this. We can copy it, and then we can paste it here. So now we've got Kyle in here. We can rename this to Joe, because I'm doing it for Joe. And now what we can do is we can pretty much close this now. We don't need this anymore. Actually, I shouldn't have done that. I should have just, what I should have done is do new and not copy it here. We don't really need it here. Will this work? Cutting and pasting here? No. Alright. Get rid of this. We don't need it. Boop. Gone. So, now that we've made a new, because when you click new, it'll open up a new little window that we can do stuff in. So we don't really need this anymore because we've already copied what we needed. Well, not entirely, because as you can see, these are just the images for the skin. Basically, how it works is that these images wrap around the model, and that's how you get your skin at the end. That's how it looks. This is the actual model itself, the file, so that you need to have that in there. Pretty much all of this you need in here. And then these are like the different different models that you can make, because like if you open this up, it says model default dot skin, and then it says, okay, so the hips for the model default for Kyle is located in models players Kyle legs.tga. That's the file name. And then if you go in here, Kyle legs.tga is, well, that's Kyle legs JPEG. Torso. Huh. There's no. Actually, now that I think about it, it's. I'm not sure what the reason is, but JK2 is just weird like that. Even though you have JPEGs in here, it'll accept .tga. From what I remember, TGA is supposed to be a higher quality image, but kind of doesn't, well, I don't know. Doesn't really make sense if you're using JPEGs, but you're using TGA in here. But either way, if you use JPEG, it'll work. So that's not really an issue. But anyway, so Kyle legs, and then that'll be used for the hips part. Hips torso is the Kyle torso, and it says where it's located in models players Kyle. And then you've got all these other parts of the body. These stormtrooper parts, those you do not touch. Don't touch that. I can't remember what happens if you touch it, but all I know is don't touch it. Leave that be. then like if you look at model blue, well, it just says Kyle leg blue for hips. Before it was just Kyle legs. So that's simple enough. All you have to do is like go and Control H and then do like uh, basically just have to do blue.tga. So it says find blue.tga, replace with tga, replace all. Oh, I was supposed to do, whoops. You can undo it. Control H, underscore blue.tga, replace it with just tga. And now you just made yourself a default skin. So it's just a quick way of making different versions of your skin, because you need these files to be able to have like team skins. Uh, and they don't also have to be team skins, like you can see here. This one's called FPLS, so they can have a different little thing at the end. So like when you type it in, it'll look like I don't really have anything to type in here with. Well, I can just do it in here. When you type in the model name, it'll be model Kyle FPLS or model Kyle orange. But this file would then be called model orange.skin. So anyway, this is probably going to be put into parts. So this is part one of I don't know how many, but I'll see you in the next part for this skinning tutorial. See ya.